What colour would you like?
Little hints for safety.
Yeah,
so
sure. Well,
if you're
maybe something like medium.
first thing, if you're a powerlifter, it's usually a really good thing because you have safer habits. A lot of powerlifters, they know how to train within their zones and not to go outside. So you're used to keeping things tight, small movements. So the thing about arm wrestling is it's about how to get the other person to you and how to, if they run away from you, how to follow them. You know? So what we're going to do, imagine that guy's hand is a kettlebell, and how would you grab that kettlebell? How would you drag it across the table? No, you wouldn't.
I would.
No, if you have a kettlebell over there, how would you get it over there?
I lift it up.
No, you wouldn't. A big heavy kettlebell.
Kettlebell here.
Heavy kettlebell, 40 kilos. How would you drag that over there with one arm?
Pull it.
Yeah, well you pull.
I pull
that's
it.
the start. So you basically bring yourself to it and you pull it. Okay. It's safety in arm wrestling. Not only it makes you safer, it makes you stronger. So actually, it's about how to connect, how to use all that time you spent in the gym, and how to connect. And you'll start getting. I mean, the best place is when you're starting because you've got all. You're going to get. Hopefully, you won't lose your enthusiasm just because of feeling a bit sore. So you're going to have. Basically, you're going to attack the other guy's three elements here. So there's the wrist, elbow and the shoulder. The most common injury for strong guys is the shoulder, rotator cuff and the deltoid. They can be buggered, and the elbow tends to go a lot. So in the gym you're used to linear weights. This is the exact opposite. This is pulling at angles. So you're going to want to keep as close to the table as you can at all times. And if you ever find yourself drifting away from the table, danger. Okay, this is the worst thing you can do. Okay, you want to be tight to the table. If you want to be, imagine how can you pull the most weight in this direction? Yeah. So if I'm not going to be putting on power. So if I'm going to push you here, I want your shoulder to follow here. So I want that shoulder to come forwards. So if you just perfect. That's because you can literally pull more weight through that shape. Imagine you're a boxer, so that can take more weight.
I used to do boxing.
Perfect. So imagine you're shadow boxing. You never box like this. You've got to protect your shape, protect your frame, and when if the other guy takes your arm, you follow him, and that way you can use your muscles to pull him back. If he takes your arm and you're not following him, you're stuck out in nowhere land. Worst things that can happen is you get a spinal fracture in your arm, or you just simply can't take that weight. So let's warm you up. So firstly, we're just going to do this. So you're going to move my wrist, and I'm going to move yours. He's got a good shape to his wrist here.
Yeah, the spans now.
They're not listening.
The same colour.
A lot of guys are all over the place. You've got nice one moving.
These are thick bands actually.
That's encouraging.
The green and the black. I can feel that strong already.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm so sore. Honestly, I've been overdoing it lately. But no, actually, I'm pretty good once. If I'm sore, after arm wrestling for about half hour, then I start, warming into it. Whereas initially it's just going to be sore. So the idea here is, in that forearm, you're using the muscles to tighten up those tendons. So if those muscles are warm, the tendons are loose. Andrew, we're filming. So if your muscles are loose, the tendons are loose, and the tendons will click, and the tendons are quite flat. It's a very tight space. It's even worse if you've got big muscles because there's even less space to move. So actually you've got to just get things going. So that's going to help that. A lot of pros, they won't bother doing that bit because they'll be straight into it. But they'll be pulling backwards and forwards. So if you were to do your riser like this, so pull this. You'll probably use one for larger muscles. So you would just pull me back. Nice. So you can have a good bit. Get on your toes. Oh, I should have brought a block for you actually, that would have been good. But just as long as you're keeping high on things. If you're shorter, you need to. We can get you a riser. I've got this really hefty box that can take a million.
I see people do it. The hips are in this. I'm not in there.
Yeah, you need to get your hips up because you can. Because if my hips are up here, it means I can pull you across the table with a lot of power.
Yeah.
If my hips drop, it gets stuck. A lot of people will drop anyway, so it's like it's all right. So next thing's this elbow. Yeah. So this is a tendon. It's kind of a crochet, so your tendon comes off, and it's this really complicated zone. So we're going to be doing this. So if I push you that way, you're going to push me that way. So, so if I do that, you're going to push me around there. We're going to do nice circles on the pad. Oh, I'm feeling immediate pain in my thumb.
Oh no.
Yeah. I want to feel you really push me towards that way, sideways. That's nice. Yes. So I want you to feel it here. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just going to reduce the chance. Really grip up. That's it. Nice. It just reduces the chance of injuries. So I'm the sort of person who doesn't like warming up because I'm a lifter.
Yeah.
But you should.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, I'm so sore, man. If anyone's watching the video, I've already lifted my challenge plate twice in the car just to show off, and my challenge curl thing. So it's So the last thing is your shoulder. Yeah. So this is also it's really good to get your body going. So what we're going to do, imagine that's your body. Yeah. You're going to be tilting your body and hinging it on that table. Another reason why you need to get up into the table is it gives you a way to fall back. Okay. So if I'm falling back over there, I can pull all that weight and I'm beating the other guy. Okay. If I'm over there, I can't do it. Okay. You can press the other guy, but again you have to be in control in your power. Yeah. It's equivalent of if you're trying to lift a weight and you don't get the right posture, you're not going to get that weight up. You know. So right, so get onto the bar, and watch what I do. So watch my frame. So you're going to go over there. I want you to use your body. Okay. Yeah. So and as you go over there, I want you to I want your whole body, to be moving your arm. Okay. Yeah. So it's better to kind of like use the whole lot. Okay. You will need to use arm power. Yeah. But your real power from the arm is really helps you keep the shape, and it helps on defence. You know, in the attack you use your body. So that's better. Not bad. Try not to face that way at all. Try to kind of I always do this. So I hope you don't mind. So I want you. So you're going to be ending up over there. Yeah, over there. So the idea being that if you let go of the other guy's hand, you'll fall over. Because you won't fall over, but the point is that you're doing something right if you're like everything's going off there. And you can see why it's important to get that elbow really into that pad. That's a nice shape. Yeah, all the way over, nice. I'm just going to go over to, I'm going to fill in the shoulder. This is a warm up still. Try not to flatten out your wrist. Straight. Always positive. Positive. You got a good wrist already. Good. Oh yeah, man. Nice. If you let me go over so I can get the shoulder, So nice. He's going to be strong. Oh yes. He's the sort of guy I'm going to have to beat his hand because there's no way I'm going to beat his arm. So what I'm going to do. We'll see what you do. Just bear in mind. I'm going to resist a bit, but I want to just see what direction you do, and I'll tell you. I'm going to give you good directions afterwards. But I'm going to say, what would you do if you're in this situation? I'll call you out if there's anything dangerous. Don't try not to turn your arm into it. That's good. That's nice. That's really nice. That's really good. Yes, good.
I can tell I'd have absolutely no chance if you were trying.
Well, no, I'd put an effort. But you're strong enough to beat me, but it will take a few weeks. But probably not many, and to be absolutely honest, because you've got a really nice wrist. Even though you're short, you've got a nice. I can feel there's real stability in there. This chap's got a really good lever, so it's like you've both got really positive things going for. Yeah, so nice. So again, I want you to be tall on the table, get your hips up, there you go, because that way you're going to pull power. You see a lot of guys do this.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull a lot of weight. Can you imagine how much weight you can pull over there?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. Also, if the other guy runs away with your arms, like, fucking hell, I could help out. Whereas if you're up here, you're strong, you know.
Yeah.
Imagine you're posing. If it looks good, it is good. You know? Yeah. So nice. That's really good. Nice, yes, nice shapes. So you're a natural top roller.
Okay.
I would
left-handed too, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll do left hand as well. Left hand I'm shite, but I mean, I've got a silly little arm on the left hand, a tiny arm. But I'll show you what to do. We'll do both arms.
Yeah.
Funny enough, a lot of people are better on their technique-wise early on their weak arm.
Yeah.
Because they've not got bad habits.
Yeah.
Looking good. So just again, get tight to that table. I've got good feelings about this guy. You're going to do well. Nice. You're dropping a little bit. So if you drop too, what happens is if you drop too far, it's like you can't push the weight.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're up here, you can put more weight.
Okay.
So you can drop a long way if you can push through.
Yeah.
But it's sort of if you can keep up, it's good.
Yeah.
Remind me next time I'll bring my riser.
Okay.
You'll love it. It's solid. It's very solid. I used to take it to all the competitions.
Yeah.
I don't use a riser because I'm a middle game out. I'm a pronating sort of an arm wrestler. I use top hook and sort of a high hook and things like that. So I don't need to do it. But I would say you once we teach it to you, you're going to be really good at hook and drag.
Okay.
That's something after top roll.
Okay.
Even if you naturally top, you've got really good natural top roll. Also, you've got a nice long forearm, which helps.
So I'm trying to stay up, innit?
Yeah, so if you copy me, so what I'm doing,
Yeah.
I'm keeping nice and high,
Yeah.
and I'm going to basically open you up like this.
Okay.
Very, very simple. If you're
So
going,
like this.
yeah,
Oh,
and you're going to pull through the middle of the guy's hand.
Okay.
You don't want to be too much on top and too much. Yeah, you want a little bit left over. Otherwise, if you take all of his wrist,
Yeah.
you run out of space. So a lot of people do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like that.
Oh yeah, nice. So all the first instinct, you're fluffing out.
Yeah.
So just when in doubt, just bend your wrist.
Okay.
Yeah, beautiful.
So is it like this and then like this?
Yeah, so if you watch, so
Yeah.
pull together.
So it's all just one kind of.
Yeah, nice. Because so what I'm thinking from here,
Yeah.
I'm feeling tight.
Yeah.
I want this. I want to get everything to me,
Yeah.
and if I'm often I won't because the other guy's taller than me. He's out here somewhere. So, but I'll get as close as I can. You know, so what you'll find is you're clamping down with the guy. You're trying to not open yourself up. The problem with being strong,
Yeah.
you'll open yourself up. So if the other guy is proficient, he'll stop you. He'll just hold on as much as you can to you, and you're strong enough to open your own arm up.
Okay.
So you need to be patient to kind of get in there. It's a kind of it's a contact sport. So you kind of think about how to be active. Nice. So you're going to be.
Gotta get this tight.
Use your hips and then just pull over. So follow me. So watch what I do. I just go.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm kind of through there.
Yeah. So kind of like this and then.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. That first instinct you had, that's a lovely shape. Really good. Yeah. That's it. Force me open. That's nice. Oh, that's good. Nice. That's really good. Yeah. Oh, good. Try to sort of. Yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, you're leaning too much.
Yeah.
What happens is if you lean too much, you kind of.
I'm kind of putting it in the
Yeah. Also, it means the other guy can just come out and then you go, oh, I lost my arm.
Okay.
Yeah. It doesn't usually mean injury. It just means you lose.
Just gonna lose,
Yeah. Nice.
So when I'm pulling back, how do I kind of keep up like at the?
So keep the hips up,
Just try and.
and you're going to be using your legs. As you've got short legs like me,
Yeah.
you're going to need to push against the table.
Right.
So,
What with this one?
yeah, just push against the table. It's a little guy thing, but it means you can use all that powerful leg. Imagine that.
Yeah.
It's actually very effective, and you're lucky, you know, because a lot of us, we've got some very tall guys in our club, way taller than me, really. You know, properly tall. There's 7-foot guys playing to us on occasion, and their problem is containment, staying safe, whereas you're inside already. You've got all these nice shapes. You can do so much. The only problem with being short is the other guy gets you on his side. It's a bit difficult. Imagine, you know, in the pub, you bring him to you. So you kind of know what to do. Continue the nice shit out.
I see. I was trying to push you instead of...
Yeah, this thing nice little art. If it looks good, it is. But don't watch like Cavan.
That's it.
Yeah, don't watch it. Watch a lot of the Eastern European guys are beautiful the way they do this.
I watched them.
They do really nice shapes, and they're very good to watch on. They're very good at getting down so they can pull through. And so this is strong. Can you imagine, they get over here, the elbows facing over there, and you'll see this a lot, they can pull so much power through there. Brilliant. And it doesn't matter what shape or size you are, you get into that position and you can do it. Nice. Yeah, but if you use too much, well done, I'm going to top roll off, I'm going to pronate off of it now, see what happens. So, hips are good. Nice, you got a good thumb. It's okay, again. So I was just sort of seeing where you go. So this just needs to stop me.
This? So just stop that?
Yeah, just a little bit of pressure.
So,
that's a little bit advanced already.
So do you want me to twist it or what?
No, I think as that will move, you know, you can do a dragging top roll, but you're short. Not me as an insult or anything. The other guy is going to be above you all the time. So what the other guy will do, because you're short, imagine my arm's up there, he's going to dump. And you're going to think, oh shit, I'm in this position again. So you're going to learn to hook into his arm, even if you end up top rolling it. So there's a thing called supination. That's what you do. And you can supinate for top roll or hook. So if I show you, so imagine you've got a tall arm, so the guy top rolls me, so I go up into him, I supinate into him so that I can top roll. And it's a great way of stopping a taller guy. And it's something that it's not really important for a taller guy. He wouldn't need to. Actually, there are some much taller guys, aren't there? I mean, yeah. So
I'm only 6'2".
6'2".
Only
so
6'2".
He said someone 7 foot. That's like
but
that's like up there.
I would say the table's designed for people around the 6 foot mark, maybe a little under, sort of just on that 6 foot mark, spot on. 6'2" is great because he's got good range. You've probably noticed the table feels a bit big. You know, so sort of if you're little, it's about how to get to all these places. So if I was to take your arm, so if I've got your arm over here, so if I'm hooking you, you've got to always have use your other hand. So you're going to bring yourself to it. And then if I'm trying to beat you, you've got a way of hooking into it and taking me back. So, I mean, the fact that you box is so helpful. So just think, when you watch yourself, just imagine you're every time the other guy opens you up, you're taking it. I'm going to see what happens when I hook into you. Okay. It's really difficult to sort of. I'm not used to sort of not having someone with a long finger to teach. So it's a nice little challenge. So go. So if I hook into you, just see what you can do.
Is that what I'm attempting to do?
So I'm just going to see what you're doing, what you naturally try and do to get out of jail. So,
well, to be honest, I would just try and pull you the same way.
Yeah. Well, that's a good instinct. So what you could do is, if you've got a shorter arm, if you can get in front of your own arm, So imagine, don't do it yet. So if I hook, if I can get on this side of my arm, I can pull through here. And because it's a short arm, it's sort of difficult to open up, and you've got the same advantage, except you've got probably potentially more power in here, which is really good if you can use that. So you're going to do this.
So this.
Yeah, imagine you're turning a light bulb, and you're going to never stop twisting his hand. Twist him to death. Honestly, I want you to twist like
this.
perfect. twist like you've never twisted before. And that is a weapon you can pull through.
Okay.
That is a clamp that you can pull
Yeah.
through. And you can even top roll over it.
Yeah.
You can, it's honestly, you can do so much with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably the most useful thing you can ever have if you're short. You know? Yeah, nice. Yeah, so now you can probably just pull me over. Yeah, nice. Try not to sort of do it entirely with your arm because, again,
Body,
it's because all I have to do, it's too easy for me to just dump out, you know. So the other guy he'll be up there.
Yeah.
But if you're here, he can't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, well he can if he's strong enough, you know. So yeah, so nice, nice. So what we'll do, that's okay. What we'll do is we'll get you on probably James or Andrew here. Andrew has
We've
this
just
thing.
done the half penny.
Oh, nice. Well, how do you do on that?
I've got almost
He won.
up to
Oh
10.
no, I did do it.
Oh, you did. Oh, cool.
I've got up to 10.
Oh, that's not bad. So Andrew, if you come along, I still need to pay a visit. So what I would do, say grip up with Andrew and just see what he does,
Okay.
and then we'll come up with a plan on how to do it. Yeah. So I won't be long. I'm just,
Go.
apologies if he hisses a lot. It's kind of what he does.
Just wait for the hit.
Oh, if you're in difficulty, just let him speak to you.
Okay.
But we'll show you how to speak to you. I imagine you're a lot stronger than him.
Okay.
Nice. Your wrist is super strong, man. Super strong.
There's the boxing.
Right.
Boxing? What kind of boxing?
Yeah.
Just boxing.
Your wrist doesn't
Shadow
flinch at all. It's
boxing.
very good.
Huh? No.
You don't lose anything in boxing.
Boxing on what?
Huh? People.
With an implement.
No.
Who have you boxed against?
No one you would know. Arm is already fucked.
Yeah, it gets tiring.
We've done the other arm yet.
No, not yet.
Nice. Yeah. So do you feel what he's doing on the top roll? So he's going for your fingers, basically.
Yeah, I see what he's trying to do.
Yeah. That's what most people do.
Yeah.
That's the most common strategy.
The good thing about Andrew is sort of he's aggressive, but he's safe.
Yeah.
So he's never going to break your arm, but he's
Be dead in the middle.
yeah.
It's not in the middle.
Yeah, we're just trying. No, that's good. Yeah, it needs to be over the spot, basically. Looks good.
Yeah, nice.
So, this is perfect because it just shows you how the exfibulating helps.
My forearm is dead.
Oh, well, let's go to the left. Let's go to the left arm. Oh God. Well, you'll find you'll warm up into it.
Yeah.
Also, the problem you'll find is that if you haven't been arm wrestling a long time, you're going to get tendonitis.
Okay.
But that after a couple of months, you won't get it too much anymore.
Yeah.
After 10 years, you won't get it.
You're standing in front of the camera, dude. So, not that it matters. No. So let's do it with the left. Same thing. So we'll just again we'll warm you up. It doesn't mean you'll have the same technique on your left.
Okay.
It might be that you need to do something different. My left is rubbish.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite good at stopping people, It's just that I'm so inflexible, I can't touch the pad.
Yeah.
So it's
That's
very
an
weird.
advantage.
Yeah, no, it's really not an advantage at all. It's horrible. So because it's going against my bone, you know. So
Oh, God.
imagine, yeah. So it's not.
So it hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
So for someone to beat me, they have to force me to pad. It's going through my shoulder.
Mm.
But that's something I deal with. So it's a good motivation not to get beaten. Yeah. See, I'm more clicky than he is at the moment. That's pretty good. I was first few days I went to Lyme Regis this weekend. We had me and my wife had a hammer each, and I was going knackered knocking these rocks.
Yeah.
And then we had this guy who showed us how to do it properly. You don't have to use any effort at all.
Really?
It's similar to arm wrestling.
It's just
You're
so
not-
neat.
Yeah, you're not going to use a lot of effort if you've
Yeah.
got it right. So we're going to aim for the sky, supinate all the way through. Oh, that's yeah, so really make some nice circles on that pad. Use all the pad on that. Imagine you're painting a circle there. Oh, that's really good. Perfect. That's nice. Oh yeah, that's good. Nice to feel that kind of stability in your arm. Actually, very good. It sounds weird, but there's a lot of guys who just you feel like they could collapse in one place.
Yeah.
But you've got a nice sort of, you know, you're well put together. It's not a bad thing. Let's hope we don't test that too much, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, that's nice. My brother's similar. He's sort of, he's lighter than me and lighter, but
Yeah.
he's made of one. He's like one walking tendon. He's so damn. He's like a monster. You imagine my tiny twin brother. He's like mini me, and he was like I've seen him rapping 180 at
Yeah.
56 kilo body weight. You know, just you know, lifting 200 kilos and that sort of thing. And he's just sort of that was
So,
he had two straps on the 200. but he could use mixed grip on anything up to that. It was crazy. But he same as you, sort of there's that feeling of stability. He was a bit lazy when it came to training. He had his own thing, so that's fine. But on the arm wrestling, he just didn't get the time in. I can understand if it wasn't his thing. So we're going to try and. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to just deliberately go over there. Yeah,
oh God, yeah, I can see me.
yeah.
How's that happen?
Well, I've got a bone condition. I've literally got a bone bump there. It doesn't,
Oh, I see.
you know, it's a bit like that's as high as I can put my hand.
Oh, I see.
It's weird. I can put my hand sideways, so I can still hook sort of,
Right.
but I can't really pull. I can't do a hook and drag. I have to pronate. So it's a bit like having an arm where you can only top roll. Yeah. I don't know if it's an advantage for anything. I keep telling people I'll find.
Find an
I'll
advantage.
find a reason.
Yeah, I'm, it's meant to be. I just don't know why at the moment. Yeah. So same thing. You're going to get your hip up in this direction. Yeah. Get some height, so you get all the way over there, and you're going to imagine you've been harpooned through the waist, and this is like a hinge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Good. Interesting. Slightly different to your other arm. So I want you to get all the way over there.
Okay.
So me even letting him do it is putting on resistance. It's not intentional. Sorry about that. So if I try and get it, just open my shoulder up a little. Yeah. Okay, cool. See what we do. It's silly little arm, look at that. I mean, it's really dark. Actually, my brother's got a little left arm as well, but it's a little bit less disabled than mine. So you think twins? Yeah. As soon as you're born, you're different, aren't you? They go through it, make a nice shape. So you're just going to roll through, all the way nice, all the way. You seem to have given up using anything else. So the problem is I've got you standing over here.
Yeah.
That means that if you're standing over there,
Yeah.
if I take you, you're way over there.
Yeah.
So you want to be sort of here,
Yeah.
and then you kind of work your way over there.
Okay.
Yeah, so center yourself on the pad over there.
Yeah.
Just a better place to start. Then you can get your hip up.
Yeah.
Hard to get your hip up if you're in the losing end, in your winning end. So yeah. So basic things, just you're already standing too far over. Yeah, there you go. That's now you've got a lever. Imagine if you're over here, you can use that elbow. You can lever over your elbow. There, you can see the lever there.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're over there, you can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah. So nice. Yeah. Get all the way to the pad. Oh, that's good. That hurts. Yeah. That's nasty. Yeah, nasty. Good. Yeah. Nice. Let's get you somewhere with a normal arm. So get
Or
on
right
the
or
left. Yeah, just on the left.
Okay.
I'm just going to see what he sort of which direction he goes naturally, because it's not going to presume it's the same as his right arm.
Okay.
So
That's super
yeah,
strong.
good, isn't it?
Christ.
Yeah.
My
So
left wrist sucks.
yeah. So just see where he takes you. I like this. It's looking better than it's a better shape than his right. Funny enough, his body position wasn't as natural on this one than the other arm.
It felt right on the other one.
Yeah. Yeah, so just follow him. Nice. That's good. You know, so he seems to have a good shape, doesn't he, on his wrist?
Yeah.
Do you want to? Are you okay to? Do you want to rest a little bit, or? What?
Yeah, I'll wait a minute.
I'll try a bit with white on you.
Yeah.
I'm trying some new things and seeing if
Oh,
it's-
nice. Yeah, I like that. You're hatching plans.
Well, it's good. I want to know, like, because
I'm hatching plans at the moment. I need to start doing weights. I don't do any weights.
Yeah, I just started trying to do that Devon Rats one.
Oh yeah, I've
I
got,
like the lift
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I've got to do something because I don't even curl at the moment. And actually, I can't rightfully chase the British Championships without doing weights.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's some freaks who don't do weights at all. But I mean, I don't want to be. I've got no excuse. I need to do everything I should.
Si's really strong on the weights. He's got like
Yeah.
a 50 kilogram pronation.
Size amazing, yeah.
So I'm trying to do the low hand top roll rather than the high hand. Do you want to
Oh, I like the. Oh, do I have to warm up again?
Oh no.
Do you want to
It's
warm
fine,
up
it's
the
fine.
band, do?
I'll be alright, don't worry.
You can warm up if you want.
Yeah, it's fine. I did some band.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you really don't like that.
The good thing about
So-
a lower hand position, because you've got a long arm, you can go right over here on me, so you can get over my wrist and turn me over.
Right.
So I would argue, yes, that's great if you can.
Okay.
I mean, if you can do it, yeah, go for it.
I'm doing a bit more of that.
That's a dragging top roll.
Oh, is
I
it?
thought you were doing a low top roll.
Oh, is that? I thought that was a low top
That's a
roll.
low top roll. This is a dragging top roll.
Oh, okay. But isn't it based on your hand position? So normally I'd be up here. I'm trying to be down here instead.
You're starting from down there, but you're pulling up.
Okay.
So you're doing a dragging top roll.
So how do I do a low hand?
So a low hand is you push down and then it's over, whereas a dragging top roll is up there.
Oh, I see.
So you're doing the really good thing for your arm length, actually.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's not called that, but it's.
So I used to try the high hand, but then I feel better down there.
Yeah,
It
high
feels more
hand will
connected.
probably work better against another tall person.
Oh, I see.
Against a short hand, there's no point, because that wrist is what you're. Yeah, really good. I
Okay.
think that's great. Yeah.
Okay,
Good, okay. Nice. Just careful how. Make sure you get up into it, because you got stuck there again. I noticed. So we'll do it again. That looked really. You did beautifully until about there, where you kind of got stuck.
Okay, and then I guess I use my shoulder to finish it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you don't like. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just nervous about that at the moment, just because if the other guy hits fast, and some of them are really fast,
Yeah.
you can really catch your shoulder out. It's a nasty
So instead
thing.
of, so say I'm there, what should I do then
I'll
instead?
just make sure you're because a lot of guys, what they'll do is they'll show you about leaning over there. That's great if you're dragging,
Right.
but you're not dragging. You're doing an outside move. So if you're doing an outside move,
Yeah.
you want to be facing that way
Right.
rather than over there. That makes sense if you're dragging through the elbow and put a lot of
So
weight.
this like that, yeah?
Yeah, but if you're doing a dragging top roll like this,
Yeah.
you're using your elbow like a
Pivot point.
yeah, so it's like a crowbar.
Right.
Yeah, so it's really good for your arm length.
Okay.
I think it's really good that you're timed that, so that's spot on.
Okay.
I think it's exactly what you should be doing.
Okay, good.
It does mean that you need to tighten up. You seem to stand a long way from the table for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see. It's anything, a little thing. And I want you to turn this way.
This way?
Yeah, it gives you room to take him all the way back. So,
Alright.
no. You need to get around your elbow.
Around.
So, yeah, dragging top roll, you go around.
Right.
Yeah, and your hips come up into, you're dropping your
I'm
hips.
still keeping my right here though.
Your hips come around this way. So dragging top roll.
Show me again.
So
Did I mean?
difficult because I don't do dragging top
Oh
roll.
really? Okay.
So if I'm doing, I imagine on top.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing dragging top roll, I want to come round here so the hips are going sideways.
Ah, I see.
So
So my left hip doesn't come off. It's still sort of.
yeah, you can
Okay, I
keep
can try
tight.
that.
It just means that you can come around your own arm. And,
It's more like that.
Yeah, you want to keep your hip up here. Hip up so that you don't want to get in front of your own arm. You're going ahead of your own arm.
Oh, I see.
So that's not a bad thing if you're down there and you're dragging through your elbow.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
You can do that, but you're not doing that. You're using your wrist.
Oh.
So bend your wrist, yeah.
Yeah.
So imagine this wrist is you're using your elbow, but you need your elbow to take that arc all the way down there. If you're too near over here, the arc's too broad. But you're gonna paint a circle this way. So this is where your wrist needs to go in a dragon top roll. There.
So like that.
The wrist.
Oh, the wrist.
Yeah,
Also the wrist moving.
Well, that's where your lever.
So oh, I see. So up and round like that.
Yeah. So this is.
So that?
Like if you had neon in the dark, you'd see your wrist going over there, and your elbows would be planted.
So
quite
really, you
fast.
come all the way out. That's what you need.
Dragging, yeah. That's dragging. I mean, dragging is really about making a little arc on here, but they used to call it chicken wing when you go around there.
Okay.
It's a good, very good technique.
Uh-huh.
As long as you don't lose your elbow away from you.
Okay.
So as long as you keep your elbow, it's really effective.
Okay.
Very, very effective. You're very strong, Barry, by the way. There you go.
So.
Yeah, same
So I'm
thing
going to
again.
try and do this.
Yeah,
I'll try and do it a bit slower.
Yeah,
Can you give me a little bit less resistance, and I'll do it.
Yeah,
slower.
but we still need your hand to be over the middle. You're over
Oh.
my pad.
Oh,
isn't
sure,
it?
sure.
Yeah. Where's the legal?
Giving you an advantage.
Well, it's
Okay.
not that. It's just wrong. Okay.
Okay. So I'll do it really slowly this time. So I'm going to drag back.
Well,
With the lap.
yes, but I want you to. You don't need to drag back for the drag boat at all. It's a natural,
Oh, really?
beautiful, smooth thing with dragging top roll. You don't need to do back pressure.
Okay.
What you did initially was perfect. You just didn't run out of space.
Oh.
So for dragging top roll, firstly, so you start like you said. The reason you start low on the dragging top roll is you tear through the other guy's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you started up, then there's nothing to tear through.
Right.
It's easy for him to let go. So the fact that you're tearing through my fingers, you're going through the middle of my hand. So gripping low is absolutely correct.
Okay.
Right? You're doing exactly the right thing. Just remember that our hands do have to start over the middle of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Some more that.
You're gonna. Well, it means you just have to move it back a little. Yeah. There you go. So straight your wrist. So you always start that way.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And now you're gonna use that. You're gonna bend that wrist as you curl over, and you're gonna lever over your elbow. There's going to be a light bulb moment when you manage it at some point, and then you're going to be great. At the moment, you're sort of starting, and then you go off in another direction.
Right.
It'll be obvious. Don't worry. It will click. It's just at the moment you're not there yet. Good. Nice. Good. Nice. That's better. Good. Keep up on that arm. Nice. That's vicious. Good. Nice. That's better. That
Yeah.
last one, your arc was beyond the pad, so that meant you could pull more power.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
really good. This is the worst nightmare for me. It's great. Okay, go. Boom. Nice. Boom. Nice. Yeah, nice. Good. You sort of go into a slightly different place each time, so make sure you're sort of happy with just getting into habits. Your hip started there one time, and then it was there, and then so it's just make sure you kind of fluid and always doing the same thing.
Okay.
Mechanical, you know.
But the main thing is more like some more out and round.
Yeah, you're going to make that nice shape. And if your elbow's planted hard into the table, you're pulling down on your elbow, you can pull more force on the table. So if you're pulling down for your elbow, that's why I tend to tell people who do a dragging top roll,
Okay.
don't do too much back pressure because it makes your arm a little bit too live and light.
Okay.
It's better to just, as a policy, if you're going to do a low grip, just pull through your arm instead. So pull down through your elbow, you know, so you're pulling down into the pad. That's a better thing.
Rather than using a latch.
Yeah, it's better just to keep pressure on it because then you've got something you can leave. You're pulling round that elbow is what your power's coming around. You know.
So does the wrist go first before the elbow goes?
They kind of all go at the same time. It's a beautiful rhythm in one. You know.
Okay.
So your wrist goes as your elbow goes. So it has to go at the same time because it's going to be a quick movement.
Okay.
If you go, you know, you can't just do. If I was here and I just did my wrist,
Yeah.
it's not connecting to anything.
No.
But if I'm coming around,
That feels really, I see.
and
And that puts all the pressure into these fingers here, for me
that's
anyway.
beautiful. It goes all the way through, and the dragging top roll is this shape. So if you imagine you've got a half a smiley face on the pad.
So start here.
So yes,
Why am I starting here and then
so you start middle of the pad,
middle of the head?
and then you're going to draw that smiley face.
Yeah, it's more. Okay.
But you have to pull down to the elbow for it to be effective. You've got to.
Can I try with pulling down rather than pulling back? See if that feels any different. It doesn't feel comfortable because I'm literally just putting back.
Yeah, but if you pull, you look at guys setting up for this.
Right.
They'll do this, and then they'll load up into their elbow like this, and you see it. You can actually see it on the TV what they're doing. You can see it in their stance.
Right.
They're like this, and they're just so good. They're so powerful. Like
That
that.
feels really strong for you.
Yeah, well, it's good when what if I can be bothered. But, I mean, I'm good at it if I have to. But the thing is, they won't let me
Okay.
because what will happen is, if I was to get away from them, if I'm quicker than them,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
But I would usually they're younger and quicker than me, so I'm not going to be able to do it. Whereas because you've got a nice lever length,
Yeah.
you don't have to be as snappy. You've got a good chance of getting up on him.
Can I try the high hand on him?
Yeah.
This doesn't feel as strong for me. But
No, it wouldn't, would it? Because I can just go straight off of you.
yeah.
So you'd have to, if you're very high up, it's better to supinate for the defence.
Oh really? Okay.
Because then you can catch me and then you can top roll off of that.
So I'll try that.
You can actually, you can do a high grip in a dragging top roll. However, you have to hook to be able to do it.
I don't have a strong enough riser, so that's the problem. I always do lose that.
Well, you don't need to go that way. You don't have to have a strong riser. This can drop and your hand goes up.
Okay.
That's a natural way of getting a high position that turns into dragging top roll. But then your smiley face turns from there to there.
Can I try the defence bit first?
Yeah.
So
So you need to change your smiley face angle.
right. So this is the higher hand, so like
Yeah.
resting the
So
fingers
if I'm going straight to top roll,
Yeah.
to stop that, you just simply very naturally go in that direction. You don't. It's not a heavy force. You turn up into me. That way, I've got further. I get stopped by you. I have to go all further around to be able to beat you, or I'll have to go.
that feels horrible.
But most people don't do high hooks.
Okay.
Well, I say high hook. Technically, that's a high hook.
Yeah.
You can top roll off a high hook.
Okay.
That isn't a high hook. That's a thing I like to do off a high hook, if that makes sense. It's something that I like because I don't mind side pressure too much.
Okay.
A lot of people hate it, but most people won't do that. Most people, you will beat them if you get that stop on them.
Right.
You've got a really nice long arm, so you can sit on them as they take your arm. So because you've got this nice tall position,
Right.
if I try top rolling you, and you need to react by automatically, you go boom, boom, really tight up there.
Okay.
So if I try top rolling you, nice, you see? And then you can sit nice.
Doesn't feel like a nice position, but
Well,
then
no,
it gives you okay.
Yeah, but you went and flattened out again. Well, you clicked a bit, listen.
Yeah.
Do be careful. You went a little sideways. It's not great for the elbows. So
Oh,
you've got to look after yourself. You know. Well, how old are you, young man?
38.
Okay, so you're coming up to this exactly the time when it will start telling. You know, so you're going to look after those joints. You know.
Yeah.
So,
I might give it a rest actually, because I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't
good
felt
idea.
that one before.
oh,
It's
it's,
a tendon I haven't felt.
oh, okay. So you don't want to. You know, often your tendons can just literally make a snapping sound as they go one side of the process to the other.
Yeah.
It's not a very nice feeling.
Yeah.
In fact, my one, if it does that, it makes a noise.
Right.
There was one guy who thought he'd broken my arm one time at the club when we were training in Cambridge, and it was just me. I was so tense, he flipped over.
Right.
It went over the other thing, and honestly, I was worried, but no, it was just. Yeah, there was a guy, a really big guy, who was this brilliant powerlifter guy last week, who unfortunately I think I might have slightly injured him. But he was going at it against me,
Right.
just on the practice, and I felt something go in his arm down there, and so immediately I went whoa, you know, and it's like check, you know, because it's like
I've had these ones pop.
I'm so worried if I feel something in someone's arm, because I did once injure someone in a match, and it's like it's the worst thing, because you feel, is there something I could have done? Or, I mean, probably not in the, you know, it's just always the last thing you need is people injuring themselves. You know. One good thing, one thing about my left arm is I can't sort of, if I defend off that position, I can't do a hook and drag, so I have to pivot out of it.
Okay.
So sort of, it's good for you in a way. But if on a short arm, I think all you should do is aim for height over the other guy's arm.
Okay.
You've got a good chance of dumping on him. I always say dumping. So dump over. So all that's happened is, so your elbow's just way over here. So you're.
Oh yeah, you move my elbow back.
Yeah, you didn't use that lever. Right, so get over here, get that elbow up in the air.
Yeah.
And watch this. See your elbow here?
Yep.
Imagine that powering into there. Imagine the weight you can pull through there like a javelin. Have you ever seen the guy throwing a javelin?
Right.
He'll plant that left leg into the ground.
Yeah.
The force comes up through his foot and into his arm, and then he throws it over his left leg.
Okay.
Yeah, or if he's left-handed, it's over his right. You're going to be a javelin thrower, and that's your foot planted into the ground. All that force is going to come over that elbow, okay?
Right.
That's the art of the dragging top roll, okay? You've got to use your elbow. If your elbow's not there, what will happen is you're kind of just making shapes around the other guy's arm.
Right.
You won't pull him open, you know. So, again, it's difficult because I'm way down here. It'd be better if we had some of our other more proficient, taller guys. So, a bit over here.
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm not a very good example, I should if I do that. Okay, so you open yourself up. So why the back pressure? You didn't need to. So a good drag in top roll is it's really strictly one thing.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing if you see it done nicely. Honestly, it's really, you see people do it. It's a great thing, and it's something that you can practice very. I think if you get the shape, yeah, you don't need back pressure. You just need to come outside your own elbow.
Okay, I'll try and get the shape of it better this time, so I think that's running.
That's better. That feels horrible. Nice. Your hand wasn't staying low.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you need to grip up through my hand so that your wrist is opening me up.
So rising a bit as well.
Yeah. So well no.
No, it's like that, isn't it? That's what you want. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you were pulling up through part of my hand, but not through the whole hand. Imagine you want to get through my hand there, all the way through. So go carve me up. Go carve me up. All the way down. So stop. So that was your end of your arc there.
Right.
So you just need the end of your arc to be there.
Okay.
Yes, so then you have to do something else after that.
Yeah.
Same thing that you were doing on the other arm.
Right.
And then you got really good when you started to bring the arc all the way over. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of great once it clicks, honestly. You have to have a bit of faith. You'll get there, you know.
I'm gonna try and then.
Yeah, again, it's a lot easier if you have a guy with a normal arm length to practice against, you know, because you can really. I just want you to feel through that elbow, you know. At the moment, you've got a habit of you're very linear, but you've got to get over here.
Okay.
So you've got to get over, and then you're going over your elbow. You're planting that elbow into the pad,
Yeah.
and this is your power through. No. Power. Imagine that's there.
Yeah.
Javelin. Planting round there. Yeah. Round there.
So I'm literally sliding across the table.
No, well, it is a drag, but it's actually you're pivoting around the elbow.
Okay.
So you're pivoting around, and the result is this nice shape.
Okay.
I used to have a thing of yellow chalk when I was teaching Andrew, and I would literally draw the shapes where I want his elbow to go. And it works for the fashion. I mean, he does tend to forget things sometimes, but you know, yeah. But he's really good. He's been very good at it. So again, more over here. Generally, I would say just bring it over there, and just lean back on your arm so you're pulling through the elbow. Now you're going to be pulling. You're going to make a little journey around the elbow. You just make the exact opposite. So remember, your hand has to go forwards and round.
Like that.
So what would I do?
Yeah.
So my elbow's up there. So I get into my shoulder there.
Yeah.
See the elbow's there.
Yeah.
So I can travel around that elbow. It's the elbow that's how it's coming around. It's very much feeling about coming round that gimbal.
Okay.
That elbow's your power gimbal. Really, you're going to be looking back in a while when you're really good at it and thinking, wow,
That's easy.
it's easy once you know what you're doing.
Thanks, Jim.
That's all right. Anyone want to turn it up? A bit? Andrew? I feel like I might have a me minute. I might, sorry, I'm going to be a bit mean now. Yeah. Good. So I'm planting my elbow a bit like I was telling you to, but I'm not having to go all the way round because he's not really testing that on me. But I am isolating there. Okay. So actually, he's really good if he uses up the space. So I'll just show you what I mean. So tense up. So the only thing is, he's got this lovely space that he's not using. Okay, what he needs to do is push down, use up the space on the go. So imagine you create the space, he needs to chop into that shape. And he's not, at the moment what's happening is he's keeping the shape through the whole movement. Right. So it's like he's only moving my hand.
Yeah, okay.
So that's very easy for me to go against. You really want to try and take his whole arm. So usually we deliberately create room, right, but that's so that you can use it up. You've got something to use up so to go through his hand. If there's no gap, you have to go further round. You see, he can hold me like that.
Yeah.
Feels strong. There, he doesn't feel strong. So you've got to feel around your grip. You know? Yeah. So you know what? No. That was beautiful, but your body was sedentary. So go down, forwards, boom, nice, better, all the way over. Same again. You're squeezing too much here. Not really any need for that because I'm just going to
penny pinch.
Yeah. I might punish him if he does that. So I mean, I'm not using any muscle. I'm just pulling back. But he can stop. He can stop me if he catches it. It's really a feeling. I can't tell him to feel it, right, but it's just little subtle things. And actually, if he uses his wrist like you, he could probably put more power than you on at the moment because his elbows are really good. Can you see the elbow position?
Where?
His shoulders forwards of his elbow. He can get a lot of power with that elbow. He never uses bicep at all. I mean, that says it all really. It's silly that I'm telling you not to use your bicep, but if you want to do dragging top locks, you only really need to use your bicep for defence if the other guy catches you. You never need to use it if you stay on your head of your, if you stay behind that elbow and trust it. Your biceps will be useless. There's honestly no need.
Just lap. You need the lap, right?
Yeah, you need your sort of frame.
Yeah.
You see a lot of these guys, they're very wiry at the back, they're kind of incredible shoes. They probably could do a million press-ups, probably, I imagine. Try to hiss later on, okay? Go with quality rather than aggression. So, that's better. Nice. That's better. Trouble is I'm sort of having to kind of... let's see what happens if I put some resistance on. So go. That's really good. Nice, yeah. Nice.
The hissing is legendary in case you're not aware.
Yeah. hence the nickname, the rattlesnake.
Oh.
Yeah. I rely on hand control in the middle. It's something that I'm well known for, and because my grip's really tight, it's like I'm having to kind of use my wrists.
Yeah.
Whereas
You had two nicknames.
Halfpenny King.
And the Hobbit.
No, the Hobbit. The Hobbit was one that Neil Pickup gave me a long time ago, and
Was
it
he
never-
retired now?
yeah, he compares all the things, but he was the president of the British Arm Wrestling Federation for forever.
Which
And-
doesn't exist anymore.
No, but he was the multi-world champion and all that sort of thing.
Was
But-
he retired?
No, he's doing stuff, but
Is
he's
he
just.
still pulling?
I imagine. I don't know. But the point is that all the big competitions, the British Championships used to be run by him, and he gave me the nickname The Hobbit when he invited me onto Arm Wars in 2014. So he thought, give him a nickname, why not? It's fine. I don't mind,
It's not the most creative nickname, I mean.
No,
I think.
no, but then he was calling other people things. He called my coach Nosferatu because he'd lost so much weight when he went to the World Championships once that he thought he looked like a corpse. So he called him Nosferatu. So I'm going to just use my hand control now. I'll try. So go. You're going to get knackered. Also, I'll get spat on. So, if you hit a wall with someone, just go find another technique around him. It's an opportunity, isn't it? So for instance, I'm quite tight here. You could press me, couldn't you, or find something else. Do you want to go on the right?
Yeah. I think my elbow's alright.
You've never been on me yet.
So all I'm doing is this.
Okay.
Just tightens things up.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Nice idea.
So just turn into him. So as he goes down, you're going to turn up. Oh, I do worry that Andrew seems to be losing more and more weight. But,
I think I weigh about the same.
really? You used to have big arms.
They always look the same.
Yeah. I think you need to be pumping iron.
I want to try your defensive thing.
Yeah.
So I can get it to
Oh,
work.
cool. Yeah.
Is that what you said? So Super Mate 1, yeah.
That gives you much more of a lever. Yeah,
Right.
much better. It gives you more grip on him.
Okay. And can you do that from a low position or do you do that from a high position? It's better.
So it's really a high You don't really do it from a low grip generally like that.
Okay.
But you can, but it's a bit awkward. So I was thinking, so Andrew,
Yeah.
you're going to need to have your wrist going up in that direction, and your hand's going to go forwards. So this way, both of you. Yeah, a bit more.
More?
Yeah, I've noticed you've got a habit of leaning onto the other guy's hand.
That gives them a chance, doesn't it? Gives
No,
them an advantage,
it doesn't. It doesn't matter. Your hand has to be over the middle.
Okay.
It doesn't. I don't.
I need to get better at that.
Yeah, you've got a disadvantage in having a long arm in that you have to give a little, you know what I mean? You have to, but you can, if you don't want to open up, you can just lean more this way and then you're not opening up at all. So there's ways you can be tall and not give over to the other guy even if they move you over, if you take up some of that space in this direction.
Yes.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
You mean like that?
So the other way, so if you
Like
lean,
that?
yeah, if you elbow, shoulder goes that way,
Okay.
elbow goes forwards. Yeah. Now you're tight in the middle, so you're nice and strong, yeah?
Oh, this is like a lock, isn't it, basically? It's still pushing against
Well,
the bone.
you can start that way and then come around your elbow. But the point is, in this position, you're in the middle, but he's not stretching you out.
Okay, yeah.
Because when you stand square, you can see it's a challenge to get you to go in the middle. Because if you go back there to the middle, he's opening you up just to be legal.
Right.
It's a bit of a pain because you having to do this. But if you're here, you're nice and tight.
Okay.
So it's a good place to start, even if you end up not using that. You know, so.
Well, I'll try the supination thing.
Yeah, as a reaction, and we want Andrew to try and go for those fingers. You've still got a habit of. Andrew, could you sort of make sure that there you go. Okay, so go.
Oh God, I wasn't expecting that.
Well, I didn't tell him to do it.
I don't like that position at all, actually.
Well, I did tell him to. I did tell him to.
Oh, well that's funny.
Are we still on camera?
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
really good, Andrew. Not bad.
Okay, but it was only in a reaction to what you were going to do, so make sure you actually go. Oh, do your plan. So go with your plan A.
Yeah.
I was just trying to maximise, what you guys are doing.
Sure.
Yeah. So ready to go? Oh, that's good. Okay, let go. Because we're training, you don't need to hang off each other's arm all day. But the point is, he took you in.
Yeah.
So you needed to come up in this direction. Yeah. And that will, imagine that.
Yeah.
It protects your wrist, it gets a nice strength in your wrist.
Why
Haven't
wouldn't
done
I just
anything on
pronate
the other
straight into it
side yet.
Sorry?
Haven't done anything on the other side.
If you pronate into it, he'll run away with your hand.
As in, we'll just slip.
If you pronate this way,
Yeah.
your hand goes in the wrong direction because he's coming. His wrist is already going over your hand.
Haven't
You
even
need to
warmed up
come
on the
this
left
way.
Yet.
Okay. So you need to come this way
Right.
so that you're catching his attack,
Right.
and then you've got something to fight on. You can actually once you catch him like that, you can actually do a drag and top roll very nicely out of that.
Nice. Do you want to go on, by the way? You're
Yeah,
doing it.
Well, you guys. No, you'll put.
Well, I haven't yet. Left.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm rubbish. I say as a coach, I should tell people to warm up here. I've had grip on the brain the whole last week.
Got to go in about 10 minutes.
Oh, right. Well, it won't.
No,
take
no,
me.
But
I'll
you
get
don't
into
want to
it.
go now then?
What?
Like, you don't want to go
No,
now?
it's fine.
No.
Maybe I'll have one more go before, and
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
I mean, yeah, I'll just get an Uber to get to the station.
Oh, okay.
It's the
right.
football today, so England are playing.
Oh, well, you're actually going to a match?
No.
Oh.
No, it's in Germany, yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know the Euros is on, right?
Yeah, I kind of lost track of it. I used to follow it in the 80s and then I just kind of stopped. I think, you just, when you end up, if you follow other sports,
Yeah.
Question, if you get in that position where you've lost your wrist,
Yeah.
like I've seen, like, the people do the King's move kind of thing.
Mm.
Is that bad to do as a beginner?
King's move only works if you can pull through, if you can get the turn on the other guy, if you can use...
The middle
You see that?
You put me where you want to go.
King's move requires you to
Yeah.
pull, to use your thumb. And if the other guy's got you like that, you're too far around.
You just tell me where you want to go and then tell me when you want to start, yeah?
Preference.
Oh, right.
Hold the position,
which is
don't
effective.
move.
Ready,
go!
Seeing a match start on somebody who's only just started. Be careful. Again, I want you to get over here. Start over this pad. Start with your body. Yeah, that's it. I know that I'm probably even more inflexible than you, but I can't get
I
my
think my
elbow.
shoulders,
Yeah.
it's like, that's what it is.
Oh yeah. Nice. It is good shape. Good, yeah, good. Yeah. So again, you need to be hitting his fingers. So, hit. So straight up, yeah. So, go. Hey, that's such a good hand, isn't it? Yeah.
His hand doesn't move.
Oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, good. It'd be nice if we could get him over to mine next week.
Yeah, I can do. Where is it?
So it's in Cheshunt.
Oh yeah, no worries. That's where I used
Yeah.
to
It'd
live.
have
Oh,
to be a
cool.
Saturday next week.
Well, we've okay. Well, we'll see. Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Because it's
Right.
the Organ Theatre on Sunday.
Oh, okay, cool. So, Andrew, you're creating a space. Now, that's great if you're going to use it, but you're not using it. So, you're pulling through, you can't put a lot of power through his fingers if you do that, okay? So, you want to use up the space that he's got here, so you've got something to pull through, okay? So that's what, if you're going to use the high hand, yeah, pull up, so that you want to feel contact this side. So you want to be as tight as you can to him, and then the space is here. So then it means that when you go for him, you've got something to pull through. Okay. He can probably already feel that you're opening him up a bit. Yeah. It's the sort of thing that when they're in the straps, they almost force it that way. So go. That's better. I can see it. The only trouble is you only seem to move your hand. So if you were to push down into that shape, so create some space there. So imagine I've got like a rock in there. That's tight there, all the way through his fingers. We create a space in there. So now sit up. Then you've got something to push down into. Yeah. Okay. I'll see if I can do it.
Let's see. I wonder if you can do it.
No, honestly, I can't love it. So, I'll just see what happens. Just say go. Oh, nice.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nice. See, I'm okay at stopping him, but I'm not very good at that, so I'm almost hesitant to do it because I've been, with the rock. So go. So, okay, so if you carve me up, like this, then you can take me on the journey.
Okay.
See what I mean? Yeah. So, right, so I was just taking your thumb.
Okay.
But if you got me in a ratchet, then I can't do it. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So, nasty, good. That's what we're after.
Okay.
Nice. This is really good. Really good for a first turn. Great. Nice.
You can see he's got such a strong wrist.
I don't need to go all the way out. Yeah, he's got me. Go, all the way over. Beautiful. Yes. See what happens? See if you did the same thing on the right.
Oh,
Are you alright?
no, I'm fine.
Oh, cool. Because it's like you're going to be a little bit stretched in places.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Look at that wrist.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? Oh, it's sore as hell on me, yeah. Nice. Feels really good. That's good. But no, bloody good. Honestly, I can feel you've got enough strength to beat me. It's just about keeping everything together.
Okay.
You believe me, I know.
Yeah.
I can. People don't, but it's like Ellie didn't believe me, and then he's like when he's well rested, he's a monster.
Yeah, he's so strong.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
If you want.
I'm sore. Yeah, I mean,
My right is already feeling it, so.
oh yeah. I think it's this great little first little session though. We'll probably leave it quite short. Ooh. Yeah. When you pause your arm over,
Yeah.
try to follow it a little.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice. That's better. Good.
Nice. Strong. God, your wrist is so strong. Yeah, I've got nothing from there. That's amazing.
If you're in Shunley, do you fish?
No, I used to when I was little.
It's a pity because my dad fishes. You could have gone with. Okay, that's dangerous.
What was
yeah.
it?
Yeah, can you get a hip up? No, for him.
Oh,
Your arm went over there.
yeah.
So
So I meant to go with it.
yeah, well, you've got to get that hip up.
Okay.
Easier said than done. I will bring the boxes on. Yeah. It fits in my car. The riser. It's a bit chunky. I sized it for my stance like that,
Yeah.
so it's a bit big.
Yeah.
Rather than a little thing. Some guys wear massive boots. Sai actually has a pair of these massively high
Oh, what,
boots.
to make himself
Yeah.
It's
taller?
a
Nice.
really good idea. Yeah. I don't do it just because I don't. I used to do a hook and drag
Yeah.
down here, so I had to be high. So I used a box called a riser, but now I'm a prodator,
Yeah.
so it's sort of not quite the same.
Can you try the left?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get up to this actually. That's all right.
I say prodator, I do hook a lot, but I mean I'm more of a sort of a I'm a leany.
My left wrist is so weak.
I'm kind of a leany person rather than a
Strong.
Get that hip up.
Pull, pull,
I
pull!
want both of you to be. I want you to be closing in this direction. Your shoulders should be.
Like this?
Stronger. Yeah.
Okay.
It's just you like both coming out like this sideways.
Oh,
and
right,
it's just a bit nasty.
I was
with
putting
elbows.
pressure.
Yeah, you're going to really feel it tomorrow if you do that too
Oh,
much.
So you don't want us to lean back? If you don't want
You do. Yeah, it's just the fact that you are like.
So get
you're-
closer and then.
You needed to tighten your frames up because you're going to
Okay.
put a lot of side pressure on your arms.
Okay.
And, yeah, it's going to end up being kind of back to nightmare. That's good. So if you can get your elbow over, are you flexible enough to get your elbow over here a little more? And then your hand over there, and you've got something to fork with. Yeah. Just for that style. So start over here.
Yep. Yeah.
Over here. That's good. Looking good. So there. So go. He's so strong. Really good. Because I would struggle to hold his wrist like that. I would honestly, I would have to find some other thing to do. So
Yeah. I actually could take a high dip there because I couldn't move his wrist at
Yeah,
all. Well done, mate. You're so
that's
strong.
brilliant. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
We'll probably only do it. We'll probably go off soon. I can give you lifted with.
You sure, mate?
Yeah.
I've got to go to the station.
Yeah,
It's
because
like-
I think that was probably good as an introduction. As otherwise you're going to be very sore.
I already feel sore.
Yeah.
That was good,
But
mate. Thank you.
yeah, that was
Thanks,
a nice
Andrew.
little one.